Hey guys, good evening to all of you. I'm still out. I was pretty much out the whole day, but I got tons of messages from all of you asking about what should you do about what's happening in the markets right now. True enough, no, while I was out, which where I am right now, I'm still in a random parking lot. We saw a lot of volatility, not just in Philippine markets. So as you all know, the Philippine markets, we have been seeing still a sell down, but for cryptocurrencies, we've been seeing massive selling as well. For those who are tracking the US markets, that it's not just the sell down, it's not just happening in Philippine stocks, it's not just happening also in the cryptocurrency space, but we also saw selling in a lot of US stocks yesterday. But this video is primarily for those who are invested in cryptocurrencies, because I've seen a shift. No, there's a lot of people coming in investing into cryptocurrency, some with backgrounds in investing in the stock market, with some naman no backgrounds in investing. And the reason why I'm sharing this is I want to address people who went straight, jumped the gun, invested into cryptos without having the background of the volatility in the stock market. So now, what should you do if you are an investor or trader in the cryptocurrency space now that there's a lot of downward volatility? Now, first things first, let's get this out of the way. We've seen Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dogecoin, what else? Polkadot, and a lot of the other coins, from the main ones, the big ones, to the altcoins, move massively up. So here's the thing. People have regarded this era as a bull market for Bitcoin, which is, and not just Bitcoin but cryptocurrencies, which is true. We've seen the bull, we've seen it continually push up. However, please do note this: in bull markets, regardless of how you perceive it, and even if you're looking at it from an upward trending perspective, there will always be pullbacks, there will always be corrections. And the biggest difference though between cryptocurrencies and stocks is the pullbacks for stocks versus Bitcoin. You won't see large drops, you won't see massive movements down, at least on an hourly basis, on a 24/7 level in the stock market. What you're seeing in Bitcoin is something that's normal, is something that's accepted. It's something that you have to understand, that when you enter the cryptocurrency space, because it's something that's very new, there's a lot of volatility in it. So you have to put that already at heart, that please remember that past performance does not determine that it will still go up at the time that you bought it. That's why it's very important that you know why you are coming into that position, why you are buying into it, and what will cause you to also sell. Because there will be times like this where you will see it start to go down. There will be times like this where it won't go the way you want it to go. Of course, everyone who bought Bitcoin higher, everyone who bought Ethereum close to the all-time highs, everyone who bought Cardano above 1 also, everyone's hoping that, hey, it might go up, we might see it, the market cap continually increase, Bitcoin might challenge gold, and then the price will also go higher. But please remember this: it doesn't go up on a straight line. Since it's speculative, since it's new, there will be a lot of people at the end of the day who would want to take profits. And if you've noticed it, late last year, Bitcoin was not even $20,000. It just rallied at the end of the year, and it massively moved up at the start of the year as well. So what do I mean by that? There are people who have been holding to Bitcoin since 2017 and are tasting the profits. There are people who have bought from the drop of 2018 or the drop of 2020 and are also taking profits. The name of the game is, same as the stock market, when they start selling, no matter how Bitcoin is the future, no matter if cryptocurrencies are the future, no matter how much printing has been made in the States, no matter how scarce it is, when people sell, when people take profits, it will always drop. More sellers will always bring prices down. You have to remember that very well. Nalilito ako kasi I'm using my phone. Dito ba dapat ako dito yung cam, no? Dito dapat ako nakagin. More sellers will always bring the prices down. And that's what you need to know, and that's what's so important about this. So now, what do you do now that you are in the midst of all of this? Now that you are seeing it start to go down, now that you are seeing it also experience the volatility. Number one, look at the learnings that you can get from this, because there will be more. I really believe that before Bitcoin stabilizes, you will see more and more downward movements like this. You will see larger pieces of volatility. That's why I've been saying it over and over and over again. Investing in Bitcoin is a conviction game. You have to be fully convinced that you know what you're getting into, especially for those who bought it at a relatively higher price. You need to be fully convinced that as you buy it at a higher price, you are not buying it at 3,000, you're not buying it at 5,000, you're not buying it at 10,000, but you are buying it in so many multiples above and beyond those particular price ranges. Since you are buying it at higher multiples, the name of the game is conviction, meaning if it goes down, what's your plan? Are you holding on for dear life? That because you know there's a belief system that you believe either it's so scarce, it's so good that it's a currency of the future, that it will hit a higher market cap, that's why you're holding on to it. Or when it goes down, also part of your conviction because you believe in it so much, are you gonna add? Are you gonna put into something? Are you gonna add more to a specific base when it starts to drop and it starts to go down and it starts to retrace a bit? Or in the same way, if you are a trader, what's your plan? Are you just gonna cut loss and then look for the next support? Or if you're a trader, are you also gonna short? The thing about cryptocurrencies is you could short it, especially for those also who are just trading the CFDs and are not touching the coin itself. It becomes more liquid for you to move in and out of other coins as well. So why am I saying this? It will always go back to ano yung plano nyo when you started investing in it. It will always go back kung bakit mo siya pinasukan. Because if you're just coming in because uso siya and then you're not taking into consideration times like this, then you will easily be shaken out. It's easy to sell when everyone is selling, especially when it's dropping, if you don't have a plan. So if your plan is you have your moving averages plotted out. So what you can do right now, no, for those who are trading, please labas niyo yung moving averages niyo, labas niyo yung mga MACD ninyo, use those specific areas and portions for you as an area to either sell, cut loss, or when it bounces off those levels as an opportunity for you to start to buy back once again, because that's how you're supposed to do it. For those who are trading, you need to use your technical parameters. Hindi siya naiiba sa stock market. Again, sa stock market, di ba, when it drops, what do? If it breaks that support, you cut loss, and then you live to fight another day. You look for where the next support is and you stay in cash. In Bitcoin, ganun din. In Bitcoin though, for those who want to short, you can also short. But for those naman who just really want to hold on to it, that's my suggestion. You don't actually have to cut. If you want to hold on to it, you don't have to cut, but you have to hold on kasi we don't know how deep it will go. Please do note though, that we saw Bitcoin 2017 hit almost 20,000, then drop at its lowest to below 4,000 US dollars. So it lost almost 80% of what its value was when it hit the highs of 20,000. So imagine at 58,000 US dollars, if it loses around 80, so it's back to a base of around almost 11,000-12,000. I'm not saying it's gonna go there. I'm not saying that will be the base case for it, but I'm saying that dapat tanggap nyo yung inalat nyo na pera. Kung umabot ng ganun kababa, okay lang dapat sa inyo, because I've been saying this all the time. It's easy to forget na sige, lagay ko tong pera to when times are good, but when times are not as rosy, when it's not going up, that's where you get tested Are you putting an amount of money that you allocated just because you wanted to earn more? Pero handa ka rin ba pag bumagsak siya, ano yung dapat mong gawin? So that's what I'm saying, and that's what I want to share to all of you. Now, will this be the end of it? Will it form a base? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't even have my charts with me right now because I just came from, I bought something for my wife, so, and I needed to do some transactions. So I'll look into it when I go back home. Maybe tonight we're gonna make another stocks by request session, or at least crypto by request session. But above and beyond that, habang wala yun, we don't know how long this will go. Please remember also that when Tesla made its declaration that they bought 1.5 billion US dollars of Bitcoin, I think it was still below 40,000 US dollars at that time. It was around 38,000 US dollars, then it jumped 40, 42, then all the way to 48, then all the way to where it is right now. So it's still a great way off. And please remember, there was a retreat. When it hit an all-time high of 42,000, it retraced to around 28. So I just want to reiterate also, from 58 to 28, that's more than halfway. That's more than halfway. And the all-time high from before was close to 20,000. 20,000 if you're going back to 2017. So that's what I'm saying. There are people na naipit in 2017 that they can sell anytime right now and still make money and still double their earnings. So when people panic, when people take profits, it produces more selling. As it produces more selling, you would see prices go down. So again, ganon. It will always be a conviction game. You have cash, use it to deploy capital if you really believe in it. Please remember, only invest in something if you studied it, you believe in it, you know where it's going, you know what's happening. You're only deploying an amount of money that you don't need, and then you have full conviction always. Because at the end of the day, people have been projecting that Bitcoin will go here, but it really hasn't yet. There's still uncertainty from where we are right now. So it may happen, it may not happen. If it happens, because you positioned, well and good. If it doesn't happen, you positioned, you lost money, are you okay with it? I'll just end it with this. Bitcoin investing, cryptocurrency investing is no different from the stock market. Don't focus merely on your upside. Focus on your downside. Focus on your risk. Because if you've covered your downside, everything else will be bonus. Meaning, kung tanggap nyo na kung ito yung mawawala sa inyo, okay lang. If it goes the other direction, then you start to make money. And the reason why I'm saying this is, I want to be sharing the journey with you as well, that as this is happening, as this is unfolding, we get to experience it, we get to talk about it, not just when the markets are up, but also when it's down, and what should you be doing. So, ganun sasabihin ko. Now, let me share also personal experience. For my own, at least for the Bitcoins, or at least the cryptocurrencies that I want to hold on to, or at least I want to accumulate on, I'll just wait for strategic areas again where I could build a base. So, pagkabili ko doon, it does not mean na hindi siya bababa, pero kung bumaba man, may bala pa rin ako. I will always make sure that may bala ako to be able to add and build a base. I will always make sure that my intention is never to plot how low it will go, but my intention is to capture a base while I have a chance to buy it lower. At least right now, we already have an idea where its high is, where the resistance is. Then we also have an idea where possible supports will be. So you can use that as buying opportunities if you really want to hold on to it. So there. But again, I'll say this before I put this to a close. Even though we talk a lot about this, please, never ever buy, sell, hold, or avoid any cryptocurrencies or any stocks for that matter just because we talk about it here on YouTube. Because it's your money, it's your responsibility. Please analyze, please take your own due diligence also to study. Because again, I'll say it over and over, do not buy it just because you hear it off YouTube, because you have friends who talk about it. It has to be you who needs to form your own opinion why you want to come in, why you want to buy, why you want to invest in the stock market and also in the cryptocurrency market. But I do hope that use this channel for informational purposes only, but study, research, and analyze stocks on your own, because that's what will help you win repeatedly over a stretched period of time. For those who want to know more how to invest cryptocurrencies, want to study it, I have videos in the description below, and then we also have brokerages on how you can actually execute and start investing. And let me know, I want to know, comment below, if do you think Bitcoin is a bubble and it's gonna crash and it's gonna fall and it's not gonna go anywhere, or you think, hey, it's not gonna fall, it's not gonna crash, but this is a dip, this is an opportunity to be able to buy more, this is an opportunity to have exposure to something even larger and better and stronger. So I just want to know your comments. Comment bubble if you think Bitcoin is a bubble. Comment crash if you think Bitcoin is not a bubble but it will crash. Then comment dip if this is a buying opportunity. So that's it for now. Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you. Bumabalik na ako. I'm trying to go out again as I try to go out. Expect more videos, random videos wherever I am. Ganun naman yung mga videos dati. Ngayon we're at a random parking lot because I had to do stuff. But dito ako nabutan. So enjoy the video, and I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. Marvin Germo. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.